Here, I'm not recording this on my desktop or anything. I'm recording this live mecha style, like I usually do when I want to say something, just to say something. I don't really have anything to show or anything. This is just a video to talk about the state of the part, not the state of the community, part of the community, I should say. Hypothetically, I know this is not a drama channel, and I'm not either party involved in the drama. So if both of those things are true, then I shouldn't be making this video, purely hypothetically. But the reason I'm making this video, for the most part, is that this is now a problem that affects the whole community. You'll see later that this is spread from the source to other places in the community, and that's a problem. That's the main reason I'm making this video, is that this is a problem that affects the rest of the whole community. If it was an isolated thing in between two individuals, I wouldn't be making this video. But this is a problem of the whole community, multiple people on each side, and it affects everyone in between, kind of. If you ignore the comment section, then obviously it doesn't. But, like, it's still a problem, and I'm going to include timestamps in the description if you want to skip to different chapters or whatever. I don't really know how long this is going to be at the start, but I'll stop recording, obviously, once I have everything said. Alright, number one thing that we need to mention is what the problem even is. So there's this guy called gdboss gamer, and he was blocked by DGM for reasons. Now, there's literally any reason you could block a person for literally any reason. There's no reason. I mean, obviously there's better reasons than others, but you have the right to block anyone for any reason. It's part of the YouTube platform. I don't do it personally because I think that everyone should have the right to, like, scream in your comment section if they really want to. But I'm not really getting into the semantics of whether or not gdboss should have been blocked. That's irrelevant. This video is purely on what happened after the fact. And considering what happened after the fact, based on how he's handled this situation, I can only guess that he was blocked for a very legitimate reason. I'm not DGM, therefore I don't know the exact comment that got him blocked. Maybe it was just spamming stuff or something. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know. That's not my business. But the thing that I'm going to, like, break down is how gdboss handled this, how he's handling it like hot garbage, and how everyone wants him to stop. Because other than his fan base, which he has a more sizable fan base than me, 6 times my fan base, but he has a sizable fan base, and his fans are really the only people who want him to keep doing this. And that's the main issue. He's weaponizing his fans to go attack DGM. They're commenting in his comment section, spamming his comments over and over again, telling him to stop. Right here, I'm going to put a screen cap. And it just keeps happening, and it's not stopping. I know for a fact DGM's not going to unblock him. gdboss has shown no reason to be unblocked, considering all of the comment spamming. And number 2, gdboss is throwing out friggin' diss track videos on YouTube against DGM constantly, daily even. I'm going to go ahead and post a pic of something like that. But yeah, that's kind of garbage. I know I'm using his footage there, and that's something that one of his fans is gonna point out in the comment section. But there's a difference between using someone else's footage and completely re-uploading it. And that's the next point. So there's this fan posting the screen cap called DGM fan is melting. Now, obviously the is melting part, you can guess where that part came from of his username. Duh, that's here. The DGM fan, that's obvious as well. Both of those parts are very obvious, very clear. And the main issue is that the first video on the channel is literally a re-upload, not even a good re-upload, of the friggin' Claws of Steel trailer from Rise of the Grunts. He says that he's going to start taking credit away from DGM and stuff and re-uploading his videos until he unblocks gdboss gamer. And And this is a problem, number one, because it's none of your business. You were not the one blocked. Number two, re-uploading videos is something significantly worse and potentially ban-worthy from the platform. Number three, that's not a concrete argument. Number four, if you really want to get technical, that could be constituted as blackmail. I don't think it is, but it could be constituted as blackmail. I don't think it is personally, but you could constitute it as that. The point is, do not re-upload someone else's video because you want something to happen. Unless that video is no longer uploaded to YouTube, then do not re-upload that video. Another thing about DGM fan is melting, this particular fan, he claims to be an adult, which means there is literally no excuse for this. It's either he's lying, which if that's the case, then that's a whole nother thing to condemn him for. But if he's telling the truth, then there is literally no excuse for this. There is no excuse for the friggin' harassment stuff, for the video re-uploaded stuff, to the whole claiming to have DGM's IP address, screen cap. He has since changed his name because I called him out for this. Since I'm a third party, I should not be targeted, whatever. And my name has been removed, so that my part of the name has been removed. After I upload this video, there's a good chance it'll be right added because I'll be a target now. But yeah, that's kind of a concern. You know, the whole being targeted thing. I don't really care though. gdboss gamer has what, 6 times the subs that I have. I wouldn't be making this video if I cared. I understand this is going to be an uphill battle for me personally, unless I get supported by the rest of the community. And I don't doubt that will happen because, like, gdboss gamer has done so many things and just spamming comments. Not to mention the new video asking Polo and Mark David for help. I think that's what he's doing. His English is not good, but I think that's what he's doing. Not sure. But anyway, trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, so he's getting people to spam DGM's comment section. These people, for whatever reason, keep claiming they are of the upper age percentile of the community. Most people in the community are like very early teens. By very early teens, I mean like 12. That's just a fact. That's just a fact, unfortunately. It's not really like, well, I guess not unfortunately, but the problem is these people are claiming to be in the upper percentile, like 15. Some of them claiming to be adults, like DGM fan is melting. And that just means that there's no excuse for this behavior. If you're old enough to like understand what harassment is, then you should not be doing this. There are 15-year-olds, people even younger in the community that don't do this, that are against it. So there is literally no reason for you to be doing this other than A, you're trolling, or B, you are an idiot. I know that I shouldn't be saying that, but it's true. If you're harassing someone for quote-unquote bullying gdboss gamer for blocking him, isn't that hypocritical to just spam someone else's comment section like that? I know this video is not professional and it's not supposed to be. This video is just me getting words out about the thing because no one's talked about this on YouTube yet besides the gdboss gamer side thing. And the whole DGM fan is melting. You could say I'm biased against that because, you know, it's part of my username. Therefore, all right, you'll take action because of that. No, this is a problem. The re-upload thing is the whole reason I'm doing this because that's just heinous. Do not re-upload someone else's video. Don't. Unless that video is no longer available on YouTube, then there is literally no reason to upload it. And it's not like it's getting a small amount of views. No, it's getting a significant amount. I think it got like 30 in the first day. That's ridiculous for that channel. Okay, we're not even going to mention like the art that gdboss gamer does. He literally, in one of his videos, he just claims that one of DGM's characters is his own. I'm not going to comment on the quality of the art because that's a bit irrelevant. But claiming someone else's creation as your own is a bit the literal worst thing ever. Do not do that. Do not comment on other people's videos, irrelevant things, like you have someone else's IP address. Don't do that. Literally, DGM fan is melting. I've already shown the screen cap, I'm going to show it again. DGM fan is melting states that gdboss gamer should be included in the beta tester credits for M2, not because he was a beta tester, but because DGM fan is melting has the real DGM's IP address? No. Number one, I guarantee that you don't. But even if you do, that's literally blackmail. That's blackmail again. I mean, you could consider it whatever you want, but holding information back until someone else does a thing is blackmail. That's blackmail. I guarantee he doesn't have the IP address, therefore it's not even real blackmail. But that's what blackmail is, and it's a problem. You could make the argument that these people are like young children or whatever, and I get that. But there are two things I'm going to rebuke here. Number one, it's still a huge issue in the community. This is a problem no matter how you slice it. And number two, multiple people have stated they're in the upper age ranges, therefore, from a hypothetical level, they should not be doing this. Granted, they could be lying, but doesn't that bring a whole new problem to this stage? I feel like that's really all I have to say, so I'm going to close out this video with this. This is a collage thing of multiple people. This is like a screen cap thing of multiple people wanting gdboss Gamer to just stop this, to change.